What would you like to do, like this for goals or where do you see it going? How would you like to be involved?
I don't want to do this forever. But you know, what I learned in the process of my client way to me. One, I needed a space of safety where I could
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys? How are you?
Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Yes. What's the weather looking like up there?
Apparently it feels nice outside, but today's the stupid marathon, so everything in the city is shut down. And it's so dumb. I hate this stupid marathon because the whole city just like gets shut down from east to west. And basically, if you don't take public transportation, you're going to be screwed because there's no way to get around.
Oh, well, you know, I called you this morning and we got the same dumb carnival. Parade. We got the parade coming through town, and it just so happened to be on the front side of my mother-in-law's house where we stay right now. And they have a lot of streets blocked off too. So I was just talking to BlackRoses this morning, like, girl, I got things to do after this show. How am I going to get out of these streets? But you know what? I decided I'm just going to go be greedy. I'm going to take my little fat ass down to that festival and get me some fried turkey legs, funnel cake, some cotton candy. Anything that I can get since I ain't got my kids this weekend, girl. I'm about to eat good.
Yes. It's nothing like having a kid-free weekend.
But I don't know, though. You know what? They might come back because I called them. I made the mistake. I called them on FaceTime to show them the parade. So they might end up coming back. But you know what? I said, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to leave early before they get back. If their aunt decide to bring them back, I'm gonna leave early and I'm gonna just walk around like I don't know them. Like, oh hey, how y'all been? And keep going. How y'all been? Who kids is them?
Who cheering?
It's supposed. I was looking at the weather because I was like, let me figure out what I'm gonna wear today. So it says it's supposed to be 79 degrees today. Tomorrow is supposed to be 84. Monday is supposed to be 82. I said,
okay, you bragging?
Yeah, a little bit. Because I left all my clothes in storage, so I have no winter clothes. So I'm not bragging.
Winter, baby, 82 is nice. What are you talking about, winter? Confused.
No, so I'm actually glad that the weather is like that because I left.
Yeah, you'll be stuck. That's the only way to get around, Daryl, is to go through like the subway. Like that's it. If you want to get from east to west, subway. That's it. Because why do they do these races in the? Yeah, and you know the Baltimore Marathon is all across the city. It is. It literally starts from East Baltimore all the way through downtown. You know, to West Baltimore. It starts downtown, go through West Baltimore.
They should do like a designated. They should do like.
It's crazy.
Oh, my mama said today. Angie said today is the start of the bike fest and everything is shut down.
Oh wow! Oh,
why everybody started at the same time?
I don't know. October is like the month for marathons, I guess. I don't, because you know it's perfect weather. I think October is like the month for marathons because it's good weather. It's not too hot. It's not too hot. It's not too cold. It's
True.
just right so that people won't get exhausted really fast, so that people
True.
won't pass out. So I think that October is really good marathon weather. That's why it's a lot of
It's
marathons.
just right so that people won't get exhausted really fast. So that people
What's going on? What's the feedback? But yeah,
I'm over this.
I am too. My son called
I'm
me
really
like, nah,
over
I
this.
can't get nowhere. I
It
can't
is
go
crazy.
anywhere. He's stuck.
We live in a city, not the country. We have parks for shit like this. That's
no,
all
it's
I'm-
blocked off. The main street is blocked off here too in North Carolina. The main street is blocked off because they having a parade down the main street, and she lives off the main street. So we in the country, but it's still blocked off. I can't get out the
So I
street.
actually Googled the town that Kia lives in.
I hate her. I hate her.
Ma'am, 2,600 people, that is a community. Like, that is not a town. That is a community, honey.
I told you that. I told you. And this the funny thing about it is that I try to tell y'all, like, my husband family, this is all his family. Like, when I literally say his family is the town, this all they all related. They all cousins. So the kids go to school with
Oh, yeah, only got one day.
Main Street. Yep. That's true, Nate. That is
That's
true.
cute. You know, why
But-
does every small town has a street named Main Street?
Main Street. Because that's where
Like,
everything happened. That's where they have all the festivals and stuff. That's like the antique town. That's like where they keep all the old stores up to date for tourists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's like a tourist attraction. But yeah, like the kids can be in school. The kids is probably in school with so many cousins and they don't even know it.
Oh, wow. That's sad. That's how it is in all the small towns. And I Googled my hometown, and my
Yes,
hometown.
let's talk about yours.
My hometown only got 1,200 people, y'all.
Talk about yours.
Ain't nobody. Like 1,200 people. Like, come
And
on.
you probably related to all of them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Especially on my dad's side. I have cousins on top of cousins on top of cousins on my dad's side.
That's what I said.
On my mom's side, you know, I know all of my main cousins on my
Yeah.
mom's side.
Yeah.
But on my dad's side, my dad's like, you know, this is your cousin. I've never met this person a day in my life.
Right. I don't know you.
Yeah.
So
Like,
who's
I
that
have
woman?
cousins that I'm related to on my mom and my dad's side. They're both my cousins on my mom and my dad's side. Yes, it's so crazy. I have cousins that I'm like related to. On
Well,
both
you know what? You know what's funny? We do too on my grandmother's side. On my grandmother's side, we actually have. So it's funny that I have when we went to our family reunion.
Mm-hmm.
I have my aunt. I have my aunt that's on my grandmother's side who is getting married to a cousin that's on. No, my aunt is on my grandfather's side. It's my grandfather's sister. She is getting married to my cousin that's on my grandmother's side.
Oh wow,
That's
wow.
weird.
Yeah,
Because we already kind of related because
you're
it's
not
my-
related. You're not related. You mean like
marriage.
They're related? Like they're not related.
No, they're not related, but he's my cousin and she's my aunt.
Oh, okay. I get it. Listen,
Well, great
that's how
aunt.
it is. Listen, I ain't even gonna lie though. That's how it was with my cousin. So I've always had a crush on my cousin's cousin, and I didn't know that it was my cousin's cousin, right?
I did that too.
Because my cousins grew up in Minnesota. Like I knew them, but we never like grew up together. So I didn't know like her side, her mother's side of the family. So me and him been going to school for years before
I did
found
that
out
too.
he
I
was
did that too. I hate small towns.
He's been my crush all my life. He's been my high school crush. We've been crushes since elementary school. Like that was like my childhood sweetheart, so to speak. And when my cousin then finally moved back to Mississippi, I'm like, that's your cousin? Like,
Yes.
like him.
That's what happened to me. I did that
He's
too.
still my crush.
I did that too. I had a
He's still
cousin
my
when
childhood sweetheart. Yeah.
when my mother and them used to take us to Virginia. I had this guy. What was his name? Larry. I had this guy that I had the biggest crush on. He was a little bit older, and every time my mother and them would take us down to Virginia for the summertime, me and him used to always say, "Oh, we boyfriend girlfriend." Girl, we actually kissed and everything. And then my grandmother said, you know that's your cousin.
He was my first third grade kiss.
No, cousin, not uncle. Cousin.
He was my first third grade kiss. We both we kissed each other on the
yeah. And my grandma was like, yo, cousin,
so
you know that?
That is so crazy. Like, we kissed each other on the bus, and it was just like we was in love. Like, and then the crazy part about it was, in high school, in elementary school, in middle school, nobody knew that we were in love. You know, he had a girlfriend, I had a boyfriend, but it was always
now you went too far.
Yeah. we were together. We was together. And when we got older, when we became adults, you know, his grandma would be like, you know, she looks at Jayla and be like, that's supposed to be my grandson. Like, no, ma'am, it's not.
No, ma'am. Don't do that, ma'am. Don't do that. Don't have people looking at me crazy. I didn't know better when I was younger. Don't have people looking at me crazy now.
Like, she's like, oh, that's supposed to. She tells Jalen all the time, "You my grandson." Then Jalen be like, "Ma." When he used to go to Mississippi, he would come home and be like, "Ma, this lady keep telling me I'm her grandson." He's like, "Is that my grandmother?" He used to be so traumatized. It's so funny. She still does it to this day. He just play along now. But when he used to come home from Mississippi, he used to be like, "Ma, that lady keeps saying that man is my daddy. That's not my daddy." It is so crazy. Like, I promise you, my cousin grandmother, she's the sweetest lady ever. And she's just like, she has such high hopes that me and him would get married one day. And I'm like, no, ma'am, not gonna work. No, she is not my aunt. She is not related to me. We have no blood relation whatsoever. That lady blood do not run through my veins. She is my cousin's grandmother. I call her grandma sometimes. Or sometimes I just say Miss Margaret.
Funny. Now I want to do that
thing.
Wait.
Oh, that was my question. I'm sorry. Because I was confused. I got confused in the family tree of it all. Sorry, my bad.
No, she's my cousin's
You ain't going to come for us. You ain't going to come for us in our country.
She is my cousin grandmother. She is not my grandmother. I always call her Miss Margaret. Like, sometimes I might every now and again, very rarely call her grandma. Never really did that. But she's my cousin's grandmother. I met my younger sister who has the same birthday as me. And we have another sister and they are also cousins. That's crazy. That is crazy.
So wait, hold on. So birthday. So is it your father's daughter or your mother's daughter?
It's her father's daughter. Because I believe she only has like a brother on her mom's side.
Oh, okay.
I think it's her father's daughter. But I do know how she did tell me her father had hella kids. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like my
with all these kids that's like spread it out, and then it'd be like, bam, this your brother, my brother.
Right, that's my fault. That's my fault, girl. At least you ain't have your brothers and sisters come to you on Facebook like, you know, we related. Who's you?
Who was you? No. Oh, thank God my dad only has 2 children. Thank God.
Yeah, they found me. Oh, yeah, my father is a nasty.
My younger sister's 10 years apart. I'm crying.
Oh,
no. Listen, if you have all these kids out here, y'all need to get your kids together and get them to have a family reunion because it's a mess. It is a mess, okay?
Girl, but listen, all right, so let me tell you, this is the last story I would say. So this is how I met my brother from my father's side. He came to me on Facebook and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" Da 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 da. I'm thinking it's just some random dude in my messenger, and he was like, "Yeah." Let me know when you got some free time. We should link up and have lunch. So I'm like, who the hell is she?
I'm married.
So I'm like, who is this man? Because my brother is
and Nick Cannon kids. Exactly.
My brother is my brother, and it's funny because me and him the same age. But he never told me who he was. I guess he assumed that I already knew who he was. So he came in, and then I felt bad because I kind of shut him down. I was like, "Do you know who you talking to? Because I don't know you." Like, I'm coming at him on side. I'm coming here with my Baltimore attitude.
I get your number, no ma'am. That is your brother.
I'm coming to him with my up north attitude. Like, nigga, I don't know you. Why you in my messenger? Like, I'm like, do you? I think you got the wrong person. I don't know you like that. And he was like,
cute.
I didn't know. He was like, yeah. He was like, oh, he said, yeah, by Sean. He was like, we share the same father. By Sean is my father. And I'm like, okay. But I haven't talked to by Sean and I don't know why. So I had actually called my father like, you know this boy? He was like, yeah. That's your brother, duh. Like, I'm like, okay, well, I don't know. Well, he should have started off with that in my messenger, not come off.
With the, I'm your brother. Don't come in my inbox trying to talk to me.
Yeah, like, hey, how you doing? What you got something planned coming up? You know, we should go meet up for lunch. Like, start off with that.
Facebook. Really? Oh my God, we have to talk about that story. You found your sister on Facebook. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I want to get into a hot topic that I heard about today. Okay. This is supposed to be People's Magazine's sexiest bald man alive. He is actually have you ever watched Law and Order SVU?
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy that plays Detective Stabler, he is now being deemed as people's sexiest bald. The sexiest.
Who comes up with this?
Girl, I don't know, and I don't know who they polled, but baby, he's. I ain't gonna lie, he a fine little white man. But what bothered me was I was just listening to it on CNN. My stepdad's in there watching CNN, and the girl used AAVE, which is African American Vernacular English, I believe. And she said zaddy. Like, ma'am. She said zaddy. Like, yeah, he a zaddy. So the girl like, what's a zaddy? She like, oh, it's somebody who's older that's really like a daddy. Like, he's sexy. No, ma'am, that's not what a zaddy is.
Hold on now. My mama done threw me off. Now I gotta get this tea. She threw me off. She said, what about when two cousins marry each other and have a baby? Who? Now I got to know. Come on, tell me about my family tree.
I ain't gonna get it. I would get into that, but I ain't getting into that because I know
I want to get into that.
I know some family tea on my side of the family that'll be like, what? Yeah, I could get
first cousins marry each other and have a baby.
Oh, baby.
Who is that, man? Who baby? What's the baby name? My who name? What's the name? I need to know.
Messy. Oh, AJ, I know you was messy, girl. That's messy. But I want to know too. Oh my God. Hold on. So he was in People Magazine's sexiest bald man. He's not sexiest man alive.
Oh,
okay,
bald
Harry
man.
Styles.
Okay.
Harry Styles is actually 2022's sexiest man alive, but he's People Magazine's sexiest bald man.
Okay.
Sexiest bald man, and he looked good though. I ain't gonna lie, he looks good. He looks really good. Apparently he took the spot from Prince William, and I don't know who the fuck said Prince William was the sexiest man alive because that's
really?
Yeah.
Out of Harry?
Out of Harry though, like Harry is fine. Good morning, Ty. And it's so crazy. So he got deemed sexiest man alive. My thing was not about him being the sexiest man. I mean the sexiest bald man. But when she started using African American vernacular English, like, man, who call this man a zaddy on national television? Mind you, he's like 61 years old.
Somebody check her.
Yeah. Check her, please. Because, man, don't be trying to, don't be, and I already have a problem with Caucasian people using AAVE. I have a problem with that because it's like,
when we say it, they look at us like we ghetto.
Now of a sudden, our words are like hidden. You know, our words are hidden for these palm-colored people. Like, ma'am, like one of the guys, he made a TikTok like the next white girl that come up to me to tell me to be fucking for real, like BFFR, be fucking for real. He's like, no, like that's not gonna happen. But me personally, my sexiest man right now, even though he is not playing for the black girl team, is Jonathan Majors. I don't know if you know who Jonathan Majors is. But he is an African-American actor. I don't know. Have you ever seen Lovecraft Country?
Hold on. No? I'm pulling him up.
Jonathan Majors.
Majors?
Majors.
I see him. Oh, really? Baby. I know who that is. Oh, really?
Baby. His pictures. Did you see his pictures that he posted?
I don't know.
Baby, he is giving body. He is giving everything that need to be gave. He is listen, go to his little pictures that just got he had some thirsty tweets or whatever.
Yeah, I see that.
Over this week, baby, that that body is everything. That body is given what the girl said is supposed to have gave. That body is given. I'm sorry. He definitely killed that shoot. Like, he killed that shoot. Don't be looking at him like that, because he is sexy. He is sexy. Jonathan Majors is sexy. Sexy.
I mean, you can't tell me not to not look at him like that. We ain't never had the same taste, which is why we friends for so long. So shush, keep it to yourself.
He is sexy, and it's given everything.
Oh, they said thirsty much.
Look at the pictures. Look at the ass.
See, I don't like that. I don't like all that muscle. I don't like all that tone.
He toned the fuck up. I don't know what you.
I don't like all that tone. I don't like all that muscle.
And the caption said it right. Perfection.
I don't like. That's too much tone. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. My hot topic. It was not a hot topic, but I wanted to know if y'all seen that what is it, that reel that's going around about that
Let me drink some. I need some water. Let me
drink. The bodybuilder. What's her name? The bodybuilder girl. I just pulled her up.
She's on TikTok?
Yeah, Summer something.
And she's like she talk like she has like a manly voice.
Yeah. What is her name? I just Huh?
She's a black lady.
Yeah, I just had her. I had her pulled up. But did you see that reel that they had about her? It was like, what the ladies like? You ain't see the reel. It was a
I
reel.
was talking about the same person.
Yes, it's the same person. You talk about the right person. It's the person that you're talking about. I can't think of her name though. Samara, something. I can't think of her name. Samara something. But it was a TikTok. It was a reel that they did when she was at the gym, and she was talking about. She was like, "Yeah, I had a nice night." Simika Cash. That's her name. Simika Cash. Hold on, let me show you. I don't know if you can see this one.
Oh! Wait, I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about. She remind me like a uncle. She's like, yeah, her.
Yeah.
Her.
They had this reel going around where she was talking about how she had this girl, and she
was talking about what she did to the girl. And
she was like. But here's okay. So here's why
the videos where she be bench pressing the women. She'll
yes.
Get up on the thing and she a bench press. I'd be like.
But no, here's the thing. So the reason why I wanted to bring her up, because when I originally pulled her up, I've never heard of her before. So when I pulled her up to look into her, like, who is this woman? And it was like her with her husband. And I'm like, that's why I pulled it up, because I'm like, damn, she did. She had a husband when she first started off. That's the bad part.
Being a woman, honey.
She had transitioned. She had a husband when she first started off doing her bodybuilding, which I felt sad for him, because now she's transitioned to women. And I was looking at like, I don't know, because I had a friend that was that was kind of built like me. She was about my size and everything, but she had gotten into bodybuilding at one point in time. And I don't know, like, I don't know. It's like, I guess my question is I don't want to say it in that way, because I don't want to say it like I'm being negative towards people, like how about women getting into bodybuilding. No, I was not. It was funny. The reel was funny. That's why I was looking.
I'm crying.
I don't like you. Can we go ahead and take this part of that off? Because can you block your own producer? But I don't know. It was just like, for me, it was like, because a lot of them, they regular females, they just into the bodybuilding. So it's like, damn, I kind of felt bad. Like, you left your husband and that man probably stuck beside you all this time.
Probably didn't feel comfortable in the relationship to be with him. Like, you gotta understand that some women, and she looked like a husband. Bye. I'm not with you.
Well, you gotta see, and there, so you gotta go back to her pictures when she first started. She actually looked more feminine when she first started out. I actually went back into her
but
pictures.
But the bodybuilding makes you look a lot of like masculine. A lot of
it do. That's what I'm saying. I had this friend, she straight like feminine, just like us, feminine, and she decided to get into bodybuilding a little bit and toning herself up. But she actually ended up getting married and had kids and everything else, and she eventually changed her career. But yeah, she had gotten to that at one point, and I'm like, what made you decide that you want to do bodybuilding? Like that you want to tone your body up because you lose your chest and everything. Your chest turns into like muscles.
Your chest turning into muscle. Well, that's all your boobs are anyway, is muscle.
No, I'm talking about. Have you seen this? Have you seen this woman? You ain't seen
her all the time.
Her chest is like this. Like she ain't got.
Yeah. One of my Instagram followers. I have a follower on Instagram. Her wife is a bodybuilder, and she doesn't have a chest.
Yeah, it flattened out. It toned into like just pecs. It toned in the pecs.
Wow. So let's transition to our topic, which brings me to the topic of body shaming.
Yes, we don't do that.
I came up with this topic because I've been listening, and I'm an avid TikToker and I'm an avid Instagrammer. So lately, this one Black woman who minds her Black business, who loves the body that she's in, who enjoys the skin that she's in, has been getting a lot of backlash, unwanted backlash from Black men, and this woman minds her Black ass business. Lizzo. Everybody needs to jump on the Lizzo train because Lizzo is happy and proud about the skin that she's in. She's a
they trying to bring her down. They trying to bring her down.
She minds her fucking business. She's not out here in these streets.
I hope that she stays like that.
Bye, Nate. Get off my face. And
I hope that she stays. I hope that she stays discontent. I hope that she continues to keep her what do you call it?
Her positive vibe going. She has great positivity. She's a vegan. She works out. She does the things she needs to do. But just because she's not skinny and like the typical person, why do Black men feel the need to want to weight patrol another Black woman, but yet and still don't say shit to the fat Black men? I.e. Rick Ross. Rick Ross fat as a motherfucker.
And he had girls galore running over him. They flip and fall. Remember what's the girl? What's the one he was getting ready to marry?
But Fat Joe is still fucking fat.
What's the one that he was getting ready to marry? Something galore. Yeah.
Like Rick Ross why is a bitch? Like that bothers me because Lizzo minds her fucking business. Lizzo does what she do. She minds her business.
But because very talented
and living her life, it's a problem for these men. And I'm so mad that Kanye felt the need to want to speak on her because he's saying that she's pushing the bias that it's okay to be overweight and obese. Like, boy, please. No, the fuck.
I love her confidence. I love her confidence. I love her confidence. I think it's a positive reinforcement for women that's the same, that, of her size and, that are a little bit overweight. I think it's positive that they finally have somebody that, because, they did that to Jasmine Sullivan and she just kind of disappeared off the scene.
She did.
They did that to Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson lost all that weight. They did that to, no, they did.
And a lot of people didn't really do it that much to Aretha, but they did it to Aretha. They did it to a lot of Black women. I don't get the whole big deal about what is it that these men get out of body shaming a Black woman because she doesn't fit the narrative that you want. Why? Because she don't have a plastic body. She not out here getting lipo. She not out here, she got money. She could have easily went and got her body.
Yeah, and you don't have to follow her. You don't have to follow her. You don't have to listen to her. You don't have to listen to her.
She didn't do it. She didn't do it. Like, and she be minding her fucking business. That's the shit that pisses me off.
I love her. But I love Lizzo.
Even Aries Spears. When Aries Spears tried to really come for Lizzo, like, she a fat bitch. She a fat ass bitch. Like, what, Aries Spears? You're fucking ugly. Stop it. And you're fat. And you're fat. And you're fat. And you're fat.
I I love Lizzo. Lizzo is so real. She comes on her Instagrams and she won't have no makeup on. She be in like a tore up t-shirt and she be like, I'm here. I love her unapologetic attitude. I love everything. And I'm not a big girl, but I love her. I don't body shame. I don't sit,
That shit just pisses me off because she really minds her business. She doesn't bother anybody. She literally makes her music for her girls, for big girls. She literally gets big girls to be her backup dancers. Like, she does it for the big girl community, but because she doesn't fit the narrative that everybody thinks she's supposed to fit, it's like, God damn if you do, damn if you don't. Just like Coi Leray. Everybody want Coi Leray to go get something. Oh, she need to gain weight. She too skinny. Lizzo too fat. Well, Willa need to go get this.
Coi Leray is adorable.
Like, everybody is not meant to get their freaking body done.
Coi Leray is adorable. She is so cute. Her body fits her. She is adorable.
It does happen to men, but not in the. It happens to men, Nate. You are right, but it's not happening to men at the same rate that it's happening to fucking women.
No, because you got so many
body shaming any man. I don't see it happening.
It happens more so to men. It happens more so to men as far as actors because they have to maintain a certain weight or a certain size.
I have never seen nobody come out there and be like, "Yeah, Rick Ross go lose weight."
Yeah, not for singers and rappers, not for artists.
Woman get on the internet, a famous woman get on the internet and say, "Yeah, because fuck Rick Ross, because he fat as fuck."
They lose the weight for their health. They end up losing the weight for their health. Them artists, them rappers, they lose the weight for their health. They don't lose it because somebody is sitting there throwing them. Because literally, those rappers like Rick Ross,
something like that, because he was fucking overweight.
Yeah, those rappers.
So here's the thing: Lizzo does yoga. She eats. She's a vegan. She's working out. She's doing the things that she's supposed to do. But because she's still in her body and she's living her truth, why is it pissing people off so fucking bad?
Even when, like, I think, do you remember when she did she did this one show and it was a lot of white women that was making comments saying, oh, it was a skirt or something that she was wearing, and they said that it was what did they say? They said it was inappropriate. Her outfit was inappropriate.
I think you're talking about when she went to the basketball game.
Yeah, they were saying her outfit was inappropriate. There were children there and all this other stuff.
If it would have been Kim Kardashian with her ass out, nobody would have said anything.
All the time.
If it would have been any other,
all the time.
Nicki Minaj with her ass out, nobody would have said anything.
All the time.
If Kim Kardashian, woman.
Remember they used to always catch Paris Hilton and Nicole Cole with no drawers on.
Nicole Richie with their ass out.
With no drawers on.
No, nothing. Nobody said a word. Nobody batted an eye. It was so sexy. Oh my God, that's so sexy. It's so liberating. But it's not liberating for her because she's fucking fat in somebody's eyes. Like that. How is she putting a narrative?
That's true. That's true, Indira. That's true. Freedom and confidence is people
who live in a box. Mm-hmm.
That's true, because it's their own insecurities. It's their own insecurities, and it's the way that they feel about themselves. But that don't give you no right to bring the other person down because you feel insecure within yourself. No. I've been 98 pounds for as long as I can remember.
It is. Oh, I'm overweight. I can't breathe. It ain't even like she's saying all that. She's just really like, look, I'm me. I'm living in my skin. I'm not gonna conform. This is not
all. I have been 98 pounds for as
really Kanye.
It's just, if Kanye is the only person that can really bring that up, he just, at this point, it was the same conversation.
No, he's not. He's not the only person that ever said anything about it.
But particularly with him, because we've already talked about him last week. At this point, I feel like he's just trying to keep himself. afloat. He's trying to keep himself relevant.
Leavy, the girl who played Precious, they was riding her ass so hard because she was big. Now she done got married to a white man. She'll sell. How? Because when every black man ever dated done damn me about my weight. Now this white man love me.
Y'all didn't want her. So
Serena, she was too masculine. Oh, her body is too masculine. She's too built like
y'all didn't want her. Then she married a white man. Now y'all got y'all didn't want her. Y'all didn't want her. She ain't gonna keep playing with you.
What do you want?
I don't have to fit into your narrative. I don't have to fit into your narrative. I like what I like. I don't have to fit into it.
Exactly.
And that's just it. Exactly. And I just feel like I hate when those artists like I hate when those artists like just Jasmine Sullivan, like I hate when they allow those people to bring them down and to change themselves. I hate when I see that when they shut down and they just change themselves. I hate it. That's why I'm like so positive about Lizzo. Like I hope she continues. Hi Crystal, look at the thing. Look at the comment. That's why I hope she just continues to keep her confidence. I hope she
Angie.
Because listen, the same people that's telling you they ain't taking a coin out of your pocket. They ain't putting a coin in your pocket. So keep it moving, Miss Ma'am. I love it. I love everything about Lizzo. I love it. I don't have nothing to say. You know, I'm not a big girl. I've been 98 pounds for as long as I can remember when BlackRoses and all them had big butts and big old boobs, and I've been 98 pounds for as long, and I ain't never looked at them. I have never looked at them like, oh, they think and they've never said anything about me like, kid, you so skinny, you so small, you so tiny. Why you need to gain? I have never. And even I've had people like other people tell me that like, girl, you don't eat. And almost every time I've had people say stuff like that to me, I can 100% tell y'all that if I'm with BlackRoses, if I'm with my other best friend, Nina, they always come out like, yeah, she eat. What you talking about? She eat more than everybody. They've always had my back 100%. And that's what you need. You need positive people around you to help back you for these harsh people that just they just irritate me. It's like always somebody out there to judge what your life should be. I don't like it at all. Y'all got the wrong one.
That's my biggest thing with society. Like people have so many opinions about, and I've always was told that people go off of, or people use other people's downfall and whatever to take the energy or the thing off of them basically. And it's like, it makes me so angry that people feel like they can just say what they want to say to somebody and not even think about the repercussions. Don't think about how that's going to make that person feel. Like you don't know how this is going to make her feel. He said, I said this before, the goal is to lose weight shouldn't be a number to get to. The goal is to be physically, mentally healthy. That is the goal. I do agree with that. But I don't agree with people having the narrative that everybody is supposed to look the same. Everybody is supposed to be the same. Like we're all different shapes and sizes for a reason. You know, like we are all made differently for a reason. And she said Kanye came from a mother who died because she was trying to get lipo. That part, Indira, that is what I was about to say. His mother, his own freaking mother died because she was getting lipo. Come on now, like make it make sense. And he himself got lipo. Coming from a man who married a woman with different freaking surgeries to make her body look a certain kind of way.
Yeah, I remember that. Yep. I definitely remember that.
His mother passed away from getting freaking lipo. Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. If Kanye's mother was alive today, he would not be this arrogant person that he is, in my opinion. In my opinion.
That just means that he's going through something. That just means that he hasn't dealt with the issues that's behind everything, him losing his mother and things like that. That just means that he has his own personal issues that he has not come to doubts with and he hasn't dealt with yet. That's all that means. That's what people do when they do stuff like that. When people lash out and they pick on other people and they do all types of crazy activity or act out of character, it just means that they dealing with their own personal issues. And they haven't came to terms with it.
But I get that, but it's also not fair to want to bring somebody else down in the process, because she's a very positive woman who minds her fucking business. Like, it makes no sense that these men just use her as a scapegoat to talk about being overweight in the Black community.
So that's why that guy made that song. Did you read about that guy that made that song that she got a little bit of stomach, but that's okay? He made that for Lizzo because he said he got tired of people talking bad and talking about her. That's why he made that song. It was for Lizzo because he said he got tired of guys body shaming her.
Body shame the most. women definitely body shame the most. They are definitely.
He said he got tired of our black men body shaming Lizzo and saying that she needs to do this and she needs to do that. So he made that positive song for, you know, women that, you know, are being body shamed out here, changing their figure and doing all this other type of stuff. Like, I don't care nothing about it. And my husband said he all right with it. So guess what? My little tiny little bit of pudge, I don't care. Y'all kiss my ass.
Find a person that makes you happy. Find the person that likes you for who you are.
And it's okay
if we're working. Like, I applaud Indira because she met her husband at a way, and she's like, "Look, this is the life I'm living." He didn't mind going in the direction that she knew what was best, and she didn't say, "Oh, I ain't talking to you because you this or you this size." She works with this man constantly. She's showing him the right way. Like, hey, this is what we're going to exercise this amount of days. And
it's not.
You have a partner who understands. She said, I don't understand why we care what men think. At 375, they ate it, and at 180, my husband eating it. Okay? Because either way it go, baby, the box is getting ate. Whether I'm 250 or 150, it's gonna get ate.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's like my husband. My husband has gained a lot. Now, my husband was tiny. He gained. I was just talking to BlackRoses about him this morning. He went and did his physical, and they said he went from, like, my husband used to be about probably like 150. I say like 150 or so. He done went up to 197. He looks like Rick Ross now. Like, but I like it. I don't know, because it's like his arms. His arms is toned in the right place, and he got this little pot belly, but he got the tattoo. I don't care what y'all say. That man is for me. I don't care what y'all say. I loved it.
He loves the resorts when Kurt. Of not Amy. Exactly. You encourage, if you want your person that you're with, you feel like, hey baby, you know, you get a little too on the heavier side. You gotta. It's certain ways and certain things, and ways you can go about doing that. Like, look, babe, hey, you know, I'm getting a little big. I think I should go to the gym. You want to come with me? You know, but don't be like, oh yeah, bitch, you big as shit. Like, nigga, what?
Yeah, I'm not saying that. David's decision to go to the gym was his own decision. You know, I've never body shamed him and said, babe, you getting a little bit too big, ain't you? You look a little bit too big, big boy. If he wants to go to the gym and he wants to work out what she said he does, that's for him to do. But I don't care. I'm finna eat. I done been 98 pounds all my life. If I get a little weight, I don't care. I'm gonna let this weight come, and I ain't changing for nobody. I'm not going back down to 98 pounds. It took me a long time to get to 127. It took me a long time.
Vibrational coach shaming her clients. Exactly. Look at Coach Stormy, how she shames her clients, how she body shamed the girl. You know, like, oh, I could never eat that. And it's so funny. My friend Tamika had sent me a video that I had already seen earlier that day, where there's he's a commentator. His name is Funky Dineva. You know who Funky Dineva is, right?
Yeah.
Funky Dineva actually, you know, had her on, I guess, their podcast or whatever. And he was like, you know, he let her have it. He let her ass have it. And I was so happy about that, because she didn't say anything. She sat back and she took it, because you know, man,
wrong.
That you were wrong. You were wrong. He was like, and on top of that, these girls paid you $10,000 to come to a retreat that you were giving, and you decided what food was being served. If you were so worried about their low vibrations and their hood rat plates, first of all, you was eating off a Dixie paper plate. Second of all, you chose the food that they was getting cooked. And it's not like you didn't have the ability to say, hey, I only want X amount of, I only want.
Right.
You chose these, and then on top of that, you was licking your fingers and sticking your fingers in her.
Yeah, I seen that. I went back and watched the video after you showed it to me. I said, she was just sitting there. I don't even do that. I don't sit around and while I'm eating my food, I take a napkin and I wipe my fingers. I don't even sit there and be licking my fingers. That's a little, I don't know. I just ain't never been a person to be sitting there licking my fingers and trying to get, you use a napkin. So yeah, you can't cuff for nobody else when you sitting there sucking the food off of your fingers and out of your fingernails. That's disgusting. That's unsanitary. So she already started off wrong. But I guess because of her stature, they felt like it was more of a respect to sit there and take her.
Abusive, coming from a woman who got surgery herself.
Right.
Who got served.
I watched that whole. I
She
actually
told her she was
looked
wrong,
at
but
that
she
whole
glad.
thing.
And there you saw. So you saw the interview. It was so crazy how he had put her in her place, and she was just like, like that's not funny. He even told her like the Tammy is, she was already big. She had been on a weight loss journey, and you're shaming her for eating food because she was hungry, probably. Like she was probably starving. Even if they did put the food on her plate, you asked for it.
Because even on them weight shows, like my 100-pound, even those weight shows, they don't shame the people like that. They encourage those people. They talk to them people.
Now, baby,
they
my
don't
600-pound life
shame
is
them.
my show. I love that show.
They don't
And
shame them.
My 600-pound life be doing too fucking much.
They don't shame them though. They encourage them.
Shame them. The doctor does not shame them, but he do be like, look, take some accountability for yourself.
Yeah, it's a way for you to talk to people. Exactly. It's a way for you to talk to people and help them without making them feel like they like bad in their skin, like they just uncomfortable, just unconfident about themselves.
You don't know where a person is mentally. You don't know where a person is and at life and at a point where they could be on their last leg, That's
what I get ready to say. Some people end up killing themselves. They end up committing suicide because they not comfortable within themselves. They feel that bad. A lot of
mental health attached to being like, I have a coworker and I love her to death. And she has a mom who is of a smaller frame. She's Middle Eastern. And, in Middle Eastern culture, they have a lot of smaller frame women. She hadn't recently had a son, but her son is like 5 years old. And, over the course of the pandemic, she said she put on 100 pounds. So she's very self-conscious about her weight and things of that nature. But she also says like her mom reminds her daily, like, oh, you need to lose weight. If you were just smaller, you would get a man, but there are men out here who like bigger women. And, unfortunately for her, she lets that play a lot on her mind because her mom constantly, talks about her weight. She constantly is body shaming her, telling her she's too fat and she's too this. And I tell her, like, you're beautiful. You're a beautiful young woman. And she's an amazing person, has an amazing personality. Your weight does not take away from who you are as a person. She said, I never forget when church ladies pulled me up because I jiggle in my slacks and I was so hurt. They be the main ones, honey, body patrolling. Fucking church women. Like, that's going to stop. Yeah, her mom does it every single day. And, her mom paid for her to get Weight Watchers, and her mom pays for her Weight Watchers every month. I believe it's like $70 a month. But she she doesn't go because she doesn't feel comfortable. And unfortunately, her mother just keeps like pushing her to lose weight. You need to lose weight. You need to be small. You need to be skinny, and it hurts her self-esteem.
Why is it by her standard that she needs to lose weight in order to get? Why would you tell your child that you need to do this, you need to do that in order to get a man? How do you know she needs a man?
Her mom is very like traditional, I guess you could say.
But how do you know she needs a man? She might be content with being by herself. She might want to be single for the rest of her life.
She wants a man. Now she does want to. She was married, but she divorced. And she does want to get remarried and maybe have one or two more kids. I know we talk a lot.
That don't have nothing to do with it.
And her mom just tells her, like, maybe if you wasn't so fat, or maybe if you wasn't so big, you can find a man that loves you. But it's like, and I tell her all the time, she deals with low self-esteem as well. And I tell her all the time, like, look, you're beautiful.
That don't mean you can't catch a man because you big. I think the majority of bigger bone girls lately, I've seen it's been a pattern that I've seen, not saying it in a negative way, but it's been a pattern that I've seen on Instagram and Facebook of, when people do their real wettings and they put them on the reels. It's been a pattern for the last couple of years that I've seen. A majority of women that are getting married and become in a very happy, living happily married lives are of a bigger size. So that don't mean that you can't, you can't get married because you a certain size. You just have to find somebody that's comfortable with you.
She said her
that's comfortable with the way you look.
Love them to life. Yeah, it sucks. So she's she opens up to me. We open up to each other a lot about a lot of personal things, and she talks about how it really hurts because her mom is like her biggest hate her. You know, like her mom is the biggest one who she has to hear it from every day, constantly about how overweight she is, or how big she's gotten, or how much she needs to just do this, you know, and it sucks. It really sucks. It's really horrible. It's really horrible because it's like, dang, you know, we all go through our own little things, and then you know, mentally, you know, she's also dealing with other issues as well. But it's so messed up that her mom thinks like this about her. You know, her mom is actually the one that's putting her down the most, and I feel bad for her like all the time. And I tell her, you know, I remind her every day that she's beautiful. I remind her that she's an amazing person. She has an amazing personality. She's a great catch, you know, and any man would be lucky to have someone like her. So, but it just kind of sucks, you know, that we, you know, that women in society has to go through these things, not only from outside forces, but also on the inside from people closest to us. And
absolutely.
It sucks.
Monitoring your plate during Thanksgiving.
Yeah, and it's at work, you know, she'll be like, oh, I want to eat. You know, I don't want people to think I'm fat. I'd be like, girl, eat that damn food.
Right. Or pass me the plate.
Yeah, exactly. She'd be like, Crystal, I want to eat this so bad, but I don't want people to think I'm big. Girl, eat the damn food. Like we all.
Or pass me the plate.
Oh, let me tell you what happened. Friday, not yesterday, but last week, me, her, and another coworker went to freaking Chipotle. We walked to Chipotle. And on our way back into the building, a man stopped her and was like, I just want to let you know, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. This is my
I needed that.
He said, you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. But if you would just lose a little bit of weight, you will be even more prettier.
I'd have punched him in the face.
I didn't know what was happening. I thought the man was trying to talk to her. So I
went to jail.
I me cramping her style. So
I
when
went
she
to jail.
walked in the building, she was crying. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I went to jail.
The man just insulted me. I said, he told me, I'm like, wait a minute, I heard him say you was beautiful. So when he said that, I walked off. He like, you know, he's a doctor, and he just wanted to let her know, like, you know, her legs are a little bit, I think she has, what is it called? Elephantitis or whatever the fuck they call it? I don't know. What is it called when your legs are like big and it looks swollen?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Lymphedema. It's something like lymphedema, but they have like a more like.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Elephantitis or whatever. I can't remember. Anyway, so he's like, you know, he's telling her like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. And then she said he goes on to insult her and basically say, but if you lose a little weight, you'll be the prettiest woman alive. Something like that. Something like that he told her. Like insulted her. And it to the point where she didn't even want to eat her lunch. She was like, you know, then she opened up more to our other coworker about like how she deals with it every day from her mother. She's like, I don't really want to eat my lunch right now because I don't feel beautiful. I don't feel this. And it really dampened her mood. And I'm like, that's so messed up. Like, this man went from telling her she's the most beautiful woman he's ever seen to then going out and telling her like, you know, if you just lose a little bit of weight, you'll be even more prettier. And it sucked because, like she said, she deals with it every day from her mom. That
assault charge.
And yeah, that's what I would have said. How did you let us know that was being said to you? And
I'm taking that assault charge.
She's Middle Eastern, but she's white passing, so you would think that she's a white girl. But I'm like, you know, for her, it's like she didn't want to. She's like, I didn't want to offend anyone. I didn't want to be like. I'm like, but he offended you. Like, he started with you.
Take that assault charge.
I told her, why didn't you come get me? Like, why didn't you tell me? I would have cussed him the fuck out. I would have
that whole assault charge.
Baby,
just go ahead and take me.
And he would have got
that whole assault charge.
I would have let him have it, honey. And I felt so bad for her. That's what I meant to tell y'all.
The audacity of people actually coming to people.
Girl, to stop her, to tell her that she's beautiful, to then proceed to insult
with him being a doctor, that might have been his way. He might have been a surgical doctor. That was his way of getting business. It's just not how you get business, sir.
I said if he's a doctor, I hate to be one of his patients because how the hell do you tell?
You know what you should have did? Respectfully asked for his card and then reported him.
Exactly.
Do you have a card? That's a good idea. I'm interested. Do you have a card? And reported his ass.
Her mother stays with her. Her mother is older. Her mother's like in her 70s, I believe, and the mother lives with her.
Is her mother big?
Her mother's skinny. Her mother's very small, a smaller frame woman, very small. She said, her mother's really thin, very thin, and the mother body shames her every day, constantly.
So has she always been big?
No.
Okay.
She's gained a lot of weight since the pandemic.
A lot of people did that. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe like since after she got divorced and then the pandemic hit, she kind of like, lost herself a little bit.
That happened to a lot of people though. That happened to a lot of people. People lost their job.
Her woman, she's always been on a thick side, but now it's like she has a big ass butt. Like, I got a little booty, but she got a butt. She, I got a little something back there. But mother got a trunk on her. She dragging that wagon. So, and it's like most of her weight has been distributed in her hips. So her hips are a little wider, her legs are getting a little bigger. So she's noticing little things about herself that she's not happy about. And I'm like, listen, baby, it's fine. Some people, they feel they can control people that are bigger because they feel they have low self-esteem. They do. I do know some, but you do have
men do it all the time.
Low self-esteem.
Men do it all the time. Men. You remember how they named it? What they named it? Cuffing season in the winter. Cuffing season. Remember they had that thing? You find a bigger girl. For the winter. Mm-hmm. And then by tax time come, they spend all their money on you because they got that low self-esteem. You see them up in the rim store and all that stuff. They done bought him the card and put the card in their name for him. And yeah, men do it all the time.
I feel so bad for her because she's an amazing person. And the fact that she has to go through that with her own mother bothers me so much. So much.
Yeah.
She felt like she deserved it. Yeah, she did. She really did. She felt like that was.
Nobody has the right to come to you and tell you anything of that nature to you. Nobody has that right. So that's terrible. She should have been in that thing that you was trying to do. That group that you were trying to do, that retreat. That would have been a good candidate for your retreat.
Yeah, she is. Actually, she is. She is a good candidate.
Okay.
We talk a lot. And when I say a lot, we talk every day. We talk every day. She's definitely one of my favorite. Maybe I'm thinking, just thinking, I know this is off topic, but maybe instead of doing a retreat where the way you did it at first, where, people send in videos, maybe you should make it a little bit more personable, that's where you have people around you that would really benefit, that personally that you can have, and maybe find like a nice little weekend little spot, location, and you can bring them out. That's actually the plan because I didn't get as much foot traffic on the videos as I wanted to, as I thought I would. And a lot of people, like Nate told me, a lot of people don't want to do homework. A lot of people don't want to be able to be like, if it ain't about drama and if it ain't about getting on Bad Girls Club. And then it's not a lot of people just don't. A lot of people don't like strangers. Don't like to be around strangers. That's the other thing. So when you know that you come, be open about who you are. That's what I'm saying. When you coming into something where you have to let your guard down around strangers, a lot of people stay away from that. A lot of people do, but for the retreat now, I'm thinking about just gathering people who I know that can definitely benefit from my retreat. People I know who will take something out of it, not just go to get tea and not to be in people's business. Right. I really want to do a small group of women. I don't want to do anything big. I'm thinking about maybe 5 to 6 women and myself included in that 5 and 6, because I still need healing and things that I need to go through, because we all have some type of trauma associated with our lives. So, I'm thinking like, you need a speaker. Huh? You need a speaker. Angie will be a good speaker. My mother is very motivational. I actually have a therapist who is willing to conduct the group sessions. I have a therapist who is willing to she'll set everybody out there with their confidence on 100. A lot of this stuff is really going to come out of pocket right now. So I really want to, but when I do my first retreat, I know it's not going to be the hit.
I like that, Indira. That is cute. The scared circle. I like that.
Let's say sacred.
I meant sacred. Sorry. I don't know what I read.
Yeah, she would definitely be down.
Y'all don't laugh at me. I know how to read. Don't laugh at me. I know how to read. I just read it wrong.
But yeah, I really want to get back into the swing of getting, like, that's my 2023 goal for I.Am.She branch.
Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence.
Off the ground. I need to get my I.Am.She retreat off the ground.
And it's not just for people of weight, is it? It's just for anybody who needs.
No, whatever. If you like, okay, not to throw this out there, but you would be a perfect person to come as well, because you have a trauma that you refuse to talk about. You refuse to open up about. You'll be perfect. I would be perfect because I had some trauma in my childhood and in my adulthood that I would be perfect for. So I'm not open. I'm in that 1% that I'm not open. I'm in that 1% where I'm not opening up in front of people. I'm talking about myself. Ma, this girl just said
she just set me up, man.
Like, here, you in there to get some help, not in there to get something about. Angie,
no, I definitely, honestly, I thought it was a really good idea, and I was definitely planning on being a part of it in any way that I can, and being a part as far as the support. But if you think I need to be a candidate, I'll definitely come, because I thought it was a good idea. I just don't cry in front of people, so people might look at me like, "What's wrong with her?"
You never know, you might cry.
What's wrong with her?
Listen, that's the thing. I don't want anybody to come to this retreat and think that they're gonna be boo-hooing the whole time.
People start crying, I walk away.
Angie said I didn't get invited. You know what, Angie? You are a perfect candidate as well.
No, you can't have me and Angie in the same room. No,
right. Y'all gonna be cutting up. I can't. Y'all gonna be in there cutting up, and I ain't got time for y'all. Y'all gonna be in there cutting up, and I ain't got time. No, ma'am.
No, it's not that she cut up. It's just that, which is one thing I love about my mother. My mother has always been somebody in a positive manner, not like the young lady that she was talking about, the way her mother is. It's always been in a positive manner that she tells you what it is, and she speaks her mind. And that's what I
love that about her.
Made us that's what made us as her kids so confident within ourselves. Like I said, I've been 98 pounds for I don't know how long, and I have you could never tell me, oh, you too brown skin. You could never tell me, oh, you too skinny. When have you ever known me, BlackRoses, ever since you know me? When have you ever known me to walk around with my head down, to walk around looking at, or somebody coming to tell me, oh, you ugly, and I'm sitting there like, he just called me. When have you ever known me to be like that?
Never.
And that just comes from,
and I admire that about your mom, and I always tell you that I admire your mom. You and your mom's relationship is not like a lot of relationship with mother and kid, daughter. I know, I don't even have that with my own one. So Nikki said, don't, but women do it. Some women only deal with big men because they feel he has a prize in a smaller frame. He will never leave me. Who else would want you? Yeah. I have actually seen a chick say this to a Jew. It was disrespectful and disgusting. Yeah, a lot of women get with these big dudes thinking like, that they not in. They is in, honey. But a lot of women are getting with bigger dudes because
they self-esteem. They low self-esteem.
It's a safe space, because of course, oh my God, he's a big dude. He will be lucky to have a girl like me. It's a safe space. It is a safe space for a lot of women. And
remember when I went through my big boy phase? Remember when I sent you over there to talk to that big
boy phase? I've always been in my teddy bear phase.
Remember when I sent you over there? Remember that guy that I sent you over there? That big, he was big, y'all. I mean, bone crusher. He looked like bone crusher.
He was leaning me.
And I'm talking about, I sent BlackRoses over there. I was like, I want him. He is cute. BlackRoses looked at me like, for real? I said, I want him. She walked over there and told him, was like, my friend want to talk to you. And he looked at her and was like, y'all stop playing with me. Because he didn't believe that me being so small that I actually was attracted to him. He sent her back over there, was like, why y'all playing with me? Stop playing with me. So I had to walk over there and tell him, like, yeah, my friend is telling you the truth. I want to talk to you. You is cute. I think you cute. But he really had his self-esteem was, I don't know. It was just something about his self-esteem. But he thought me and BlackRoses was playing a joke on him. He thought we was trying to be funny.
Guy. He was a really handsome guy. He was just a little big.
He was
and I ain't talking like stocky. I'm talking like
bone crusher. He was big bone crusher.
I'm talking.
He was big bone. He was bone crusher big. That's what I was going through. My bone crusher phase. I was like, oh, I like me some.
She gets on my nerves. She irritates my soul 100%, without a shadow of a doubt.
Yes.
She
until he embarrassed me. Until he got upset that I broke up with him. So he embarrassed me in the club. Told everybody I had an STD and I was his baby mama. You was there. Remember when we went to Tulsa to that club in Tulsa?
I am not in this drama. I don't know what's going on.
You was there. Remember we drove the white Infinity that Capone bought me. We drove it up to that club in Tulsa and he was the bouncer there. And wouldn't nobody dance with me. So because he kept telling everybody I had an STD. I was his baby mama had an STD and wouldn't nobody dance with me. It was me.
Oh my
God. Was me, you, Ashley, Janita.
I'm tired of you telling your mama I be with you on these crazy
It was.
I'm tired of you telling your mama I be with you on these crazy escapades you be going over.
Because you've been there forever. You have been there.
Nothing to do with it.
You have. She has been there. If it ain't Janina, Crystal has been there for everything, man. If it ain't been Janina, I'm just gonna tell you. And she ain't never stand behind me and say, "Kid, don't do that," because your mother not going to approve of that. She ain't never said, "Kid, don't do that," because your mother not going to approve of that. She ain't never said.
She does. Unfortunately. I cried. But back to the story. So yeah, I think that she would be awesome for the retreat. I can't even get my thoughts together because she's crazy. She'll be awesome for the retreat, and I think that a lot of women that I know are dealing with traumatic issues. And it does not have to be, oh, you was essayed or, you was art or anything like that. It could be anything from I'm dealing with my self-esteem. I'm dealing with issues with my family. I can't. She said, please let me know ahead of time so I can be off and come and financially support. Absolutely. I will let you know way ahead of time, girlfriend. Yeah, absolutely, darling. I'm looking forward to be a weekend. I'm looking forward to be a weekend, just like a Friday, Saturday, Sunday type thing. I'm thinking Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, don't bring the Bath and Body Works. Y'all know how I feel about Bath and Body Works. Don't do it. You know, Nate. You know how I feel about Bath and Body Works shower gel.
Oh God! Don't break it. Don't break it. But yeah, I think that would be really good. I think, it's not just.
I think it's an amazing weekend. I have it all actually lined out, and shout out to Dion Davidson. Dion.
Oh yeah, she was supposed to help you.
Dion really put it into perspective for me. Dion put every single idea that I had in my brain. She took it and put it on paper for me in a way that I did never think that I could get this retreat off the ground. The way that she supported me, the way that she has helped me, the way she's an amazing person. And I was so lucky to meet her on that day, and I cannot express my gratitude enough to her.
She is. And when she say she gonna do something, she'll do it because
you might need a little time.
Right. But she'll do it because
my girl gonna come
through. Because you know what? I actually was talking to her, about Gemma, jewelry line and everything. And she said, no problem. She said she didn't charge me anything. She said, no problem. Just we can do a Zoom. I set it up and I'm thinking, all right, well, people just talk. She texted me, she hit me up. She was like, let me know when you want to do it. And she sat there, she was so patient. She sat there with Gemma and them. Gemma is only 5, y'all. And she was trying to teach Gemma about doing a different bracelet. And she did tell me before, she worked with kids that age and that age range. And I'm like, how do you sit there and work with kids of them be patient? Gemma was so patient. She actually, like, I wasn't hands on nothing. I literally just sat there, and she was so patient. She showed Gemma how to make the different bracelets. She told Gemma, explained to her about the tools. It was just the manner that she handled it. And Gemma actually sat there on Zoom in the chair, didn't move, didn't get up, didn't run away, didn't turn her head, didn't spin. She sat there and paid attention. So she's awesome. Shout out to Diane. She is awesome.
She's an amazing person. I'm thankful to have had her. And that's when I tell you, I got the whole format. The whole weekend is planned. It's in there. It's just me and getting the courage to reach out to people who would help sponsor, because I can't afford this on my own. So I feel like with me, when it comes down to stuff like that, and Nate can even tell you, I don't like asking people for shit. I don't like asking people to help me, because people are going to look at me like, you want me to give you money for what? So for me, it's like, if I want it done how I want it done, I don't want to take any shortcuts. I don't want to take any lessons, because I know I have to get over it.
Get over it. Get over it.
Make sure you bring your little sisters. Yeah. My little sisters?
She's talking about mine.
Oh, yeah. Jessica. Yeah. So, but I had the retreat every single day planned out from Friday to Monday. It even down to, I have a chef for the ladies. I have everything planned out that I want to do for y'all.
Well, let's figure out. Well, do you know what your budget is?
My budget right now is between $5,000 to like $10,000. So
definitely. I would say
that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money.
No, you just have to talk to the right people. You have to talk to people who are, supportive of,
my dream.
What you want to do. I mean, it's positive. It's something positive that you came up with. It's something positive that you're doing. So you have to find people who are willing to back you and who believe in the reason why you're doing what you're doing. And speaking of donations, don't forget, you can always become a sponsor with I.Am.She Podcast. You can just hit us up.
Yeah, you can always become a sponsor. You can always run an ad on our show. Look at the ads before and after.
Absolutely.
You can always run an ad on the show. You can always donate.
Y'all, to our positive business owners. You starting off new, you need some advertisement, hit us up on PodcastIAmShe@gmail.com. And with that being said, what was your next topic? We still doing weight?
Yeah, we still doing weight, baby. We still talking about this weight, honey, because I ain't going nowhere.
Oh, God.
I mean, personally, I know I talk about losing weight, and I know I talk about being smaller. And I look at myself sometimes and I be like, dang, bitch, you did put on some pounds. Even now, like with my arms.
Is it for health reasons, or is it just your consciousness?
Because I don't like taking my high blood pressure medication. I feel like it makes my hair fall out. I feel like it makes my hair thin. When I take out hairstyles, my hair be coming out in clumps. Like I don't like, and I know it's contributed to the high blood pressure medication that I take. I don't like taking it. Even I had to start on fluid pills. I don't like taking fluid pills. I don't like taking any of that.
I don't like taking medicine, period.
Yeah, I don't like taking medication, period, at all. So I know that in order to regulate and get off of this completely, I have to lose weight. I have to. And then the thing is, with society, and I want y'all to even understand, like, yes, it flashes out. We can roll it out for the holiday. So even for me, like, I don't want to be taking high blood pressure pills for the rest of my life. I definitely know if I ever develop diabetes, baby, I'm going to go ahead and stick me in a bag and burn me, because I don't do needles. So I'm not going to be able to take my insulin. I'm not going to be able to. And unfortunately, if it comes down to that, I'm going to have to really take some drastic measures.
I know what it is with you, though, as far as losing weight. It's the time. You don't have the time for it.
Oh, no, I don't.
That's what I'm saying. I know what it is with you. It's not that you don't want to do it. You don't have
I do have the time, because
you won't make the time for it.
I won't.
You won't.
I need, and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna keep it 100% with. I'm gonna be accountable for my own actions. I need an accountability partner. I need somebody who is gonna take me by my freaking hand and say, "Do it."
There you go, Nate. Take 1 or 2 of them happy hour days.
What?
See, you won't make time.
I do make the time. I don't even.
You won't make a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice something to you have to sacrifice something to incorporate that in your life. Incorporate that part in your life. That's
when
so
I'm
much
in
more
it, I'm
important.
in it.
Yeah.
When I'm in it, I'm
You
in it.
are.
But when I slack, I slack.
You are. That's your
When I'm in
personality. You
something,
really are.
When I'm in something, I'm in it.
You commit. You
I
commit.
commit.
Mhm.
Yes. When I'm in something and I made a commitment, like I was going to the gym every Wednesday,
I remember
Thursday,
you
Friday.
said that. Yep.
Even when my coworkers wasn't going, I was in that gym. I was making the time. I had an accountability partner. But when I fell off one day, that's all it takes for me is one day. Because when
you start thinking, you know what, I can do it again tomorrow. I could try again next week. I could try again next week. You say, I know, I do the same thing. I am such a procrastinator. I do the same thing. I have the plan in my head of what I'm going to start doing. I have the plan. Boy, I'll write the plan down and still won't get to it.
You know what, Indira? When I'm being held accountable, I monitor me. You know, I monitor how well I hold myself accountable. I know how to eat healthy. I know how to eat clean. But baby, one day I might be depressed and I want a hamburger. I might be depressed and I want some ice cream. I'm gonna be honest.
That's true. I do try to. I do
chicken.
That is true. That is hard. You know what?
I need some chicken.
That is true. That is true, and that is hard because I still try to eat, like, you know, I still try to eat fruit, incorporate
Angie,
fruit.
I would love for you to be my partner, but you're too far. You can have a hamburger if you take everything away and you won't stick to. Yeah, you know what? I can have a hamburger if I know I can wrap it in some lettuce. Bang.
There you go. Look, and Dara said, "Meet me at the gym." There you go.
You know what? I'm gonna meet you at the gym. What day?
And Dara, let me know.
What day? No, I will come. Listen, I don't have a problem with coming. I don't have a problem with showing up. And when I show up, I give 110%.
Make the time.
I don't complain. Don't play with me. I will drag you. Listen, you know, when I come, I show up, I give 110%. I may be like, ooh, I can't do it, but I push myself. One thing about me, when I want to work out and I know I need to do something, I'm going to do it to the best of my ability. But when I fall off, that one day hinders me. I'm telling y'all, it's one day. It's just like, you know how when you show up late to work one day and then all of a sudden you just late for the rest of the week and then you late forever? That's me. I know I could show up one day and I'd be like, damn, I'm late today. Wake up tomorrow. I'm going to be late today too. Wake up the next day. Oh shit, I'm late. I'm late. Wake up the next day. Fuck it, I'm late. You know?
Oh God.
I don't want. That's
you got away with it. You got away with it.
Personal trainer. I had it all. When I was going to LA Fitness, I had it all. And one day was all it took for me to be like, you know what? He canceled on me one day. And he said, I can't do it. He had an exam because he's trying to get his master's. He said, Crystal, I have to cancel our session today.
You got comfortable. You got comfortable. I know that's what
that one day threw me off. And, okay, well, I got to cancel on Friday. Right, and I ain't been back since. He's like, Crystal, where you at? And I'm like, boy, stop calling my phone. I don't want to lose weight right now.
You know what's funny, though?
I'm eating a hamburger right now. I'm eating a hamburger and some french fries.
You know what's funny? Your godson wants to go to the gym. He has been pushing me to go to the gym so bad because Kylie like to lift weights. He has been pushing me to go.
Lifting weights.
He loves lifting weights.
My biggest thing about the gym is I love getting my legs toned. And that's people be asking me, you have some great legs. I love bench. I love.
Okay, so here's my pet peeve. I want to go to the gym so bad, but I'm scared to go to the gym because that's the one thing that's funny though, because I'm talking about my confidence, my self-confidence, but I hate to kind of go and walk in the gym because I'm scared that people gonna look at me like, what that skinny hoe coming in here for? That's why I don't go.
I like lose a little tone. I wanted to start
That's
doing
what I
yoga.
don't know.
I love
I always
yoga.
feel like, why is she even here? I tried it a long time ago.
In the gym, like I really have, because like LA Fitness and stuff like that, they offer yoga classes. I love doing yoga.
I love yoga. Oh my god.
I love yoga. My flexibility is trash now. I can't even stretch my legs if I wanted to.
Yoga and Pilates. Oh,
never did Pilates, but I've done yoga. I love yoga. Nate said I'm starting a workout group starting in November. Me and my pants are tired of my thighs rubbing together and pulling my back. This ass is pulling this back and it's hurting this. I don't think I've slipped a disc in my back because baby, this butt gotta go. I'm not even gonna lie. I even done the consultation to get the gastric sleeve, but I have not took the step to actually schedule the surgery because of all the complications that I heard that go on with it. Because you're gonna have a lifelong medication taking life.
Mm-hmm. I had this lady I work with. She got that. That's what she got. She got the gastric sleeve, and I
don't want to just drink. No, that ain't true. That ain't true.
Now, I think she went a little bit too far with it because I feel like
I love my legs, especially in some heels, a nice pair of heels. Baby, these legs, I ain't gonna lie. And y'all never tattoo bows body like that. Y'all never hit me. But these legs, I got some killer ass legs. If only I was like 5'8", I'd be a baddie. Girl, if I was like 5'8", 5'9",
I like the little bows that she had on the back of her leg, what she had on the skirt. Them little bows are so cute. If y'all have ever seen her in public with a little skirt on, she has a little bow tattoos on the back of her leg.
Y'all never hear me talk about my body. Y'all never hear me.
They are cute.
But these legs.
But you make a skirt look cute, girl. You make a skirt. She can put on a skirt. She can put on a skirt. She can put on a skirt. I'm telling y'all, I know BlackRoses came on here and said she has some self-esteem issues, but she can put on a skirt. She can put an outfit together. For the bigger girl, she can put an outfit together. I'm telling y'all, she has a really great style.
I love dancing. When I went
like Zumba,
I got so small. I hate to decrease the workouts and added back cheese. Zumba. Oh, for real. See, I can do healthy eating. I can do like a grilled chicken, maybe some fish. I'm trying to cut out red meats. I don't eat red meats as much. I do notice that if I don't eat red meats within like 2 weeks of not having it, I get sick. So I know
that's what happened to one of my old coworkers. She got sick.
I tried to eat like a burger, but y'all know I love me a burger. I can't help it sometimes. Yes, they did. These legs praises the Lord. I used to I'm trying to cut out red meat. I'm even like with chicken. I wanted to become a pescatarian, but I don't know if I can just straight eat seafood all the time because I don't want to smell fishy. But I love me some grilled chicken. Y'all know I love some chicken. I love me some chicken, honey. Fried, grilled, baked, barbecue, sauteed, stir-fried. Chicken is chicken to me, honey.
Right.
I love me some chicken. It has helped me to start adding a vegan meal each week and each month. I've added a day. I have not tried vegan. Yes, I lost all my curves. I look sick. I went hard. Reggie said, "Mom, calm that workout down." Girl, you know he gonna tell you what to do. You know Reggie gonna give it to you. You know Reggie gonna tell you mine. Now, come on now. You're doing too much. Reggie gonna tell her. She know it.
That's what happened to one of my coworkers. She had that gastric sleeve and she lost so much weight that she said her friends outside of work started asking her, was she okay? Because they thought she was sick because she started losing weight.
That's my biggest fear. Getting a gastric sleeve. I'm 2-something. Next thing you know, you see me, I'm 112 pounds.
She started losing so much weight, but her diet was ridiculous. She would only drink she would drink. Now I'm sitting there and I'm ordering my DoorDash, and I got Dunkin' Donuts sitting in front of me, and for breakfast she only drank the protein shakes, and then for lunch she would only do a protein shake, and she would do like 3 pieces of carrots. And then she was taking it too far.
She's hungry.
Yeah, she was taking it too far. And then she said sometimes she would go home and only eat like one piece of chicken, but she wouldn't eat the whole thing. She would cut it in half.
Yeah, because they, you know what, they with the gastric sleeve, they pull out part of your stomach, so you get full fast. You get, and I'm noticing now when
even the alcohol.
Yeah,
she said the alcohol she can't finish.
But you can't drink like dark liquor, like tequila.
She said she can't finish her. She said she can't drink the way she used to. She can't finish it. Her stomach is full.
Look, even with getting a gastric sleeve, they'll tell you can drink, but just drink tequila. Tequila is the healthiest liquor there is.
Ooh,
tequila
that's
is
my
healthy.
favorite drink. Oh, so you all right there?
Yeah. You know, I like
your
Hennessy. Them weight loss surgeries can be rough on the body, and they are very limited. Yeah, they are rough on the body. I've noticed that even like with me, my taste buds are changing. Like I was telling Jalen earlier, I love eggs. I made some eggs this morning. I'm like, I don't want this shit. I don't want no eggs.
Yeah.
I don't want it. Like I'm noticed. I never liked celery. I love celery. I'm a celery fan. I hated celery. Some things that I used to not eat at all, I swear to God, I never ate before. I eat it now. I'm like, damn, this is actually good. Like, what was I missing out on? It's a lot of things I have changed my whole mind about, and a lot of I'm learning to be open-minded when it comes to my eating habits. Stop saying you don't eat it and just try it, because you don't know what you may like. I might have to add a little ranch to it. I ain't gonna lie, I might gotta add a little ranch to my salad, but I eat it. I eat it. You know, I don't eat carrots. I've tried carrots. I don't like carrots.
I hate carrots. I hate carrots.
Can't get down with carrots. But
the only way you gonna get me to eat a carrot is if it's in some soup.
Now,
if it's in some homemade soup.
Wings before, but you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I did go out on Sunday and I ordered some lemon pepper wings. I only ate 2 wings, but I tore the fur off that damn celery. The boy was like, "You don't want?" He was like, "You don't want this?" I'm like, "No, you can have it. You can have it. I'm gonna eat the celery." He like the celery. I'll eat the celery. I did eat the wings.
Good. I mean, that's good. You starting off somewhere.
I'm trying. I listen. I want to lose weight, and I want to work on my upper body strength. I have horrible upper body strength. My upper body strength is trash, honey. I can lift, but I can't pull myself. I can't. You know, I can't do much. I can lift a table, but I can't. What he say? What you say?
For the salad.
What you say?
He said, "You know, she not telling you she ate the buffalo wings before the salad."
He makes me so angry. He get on my damn nerves. Meal prepping does help a lot, Indira. I do notice that when I take my lunch,
I don't have the patience for that.
I try to pack my lunch. Like, I'll pack a decent lunch for the whole week. Like, I'll make some tuna fish. The tuna fish will last me for about 3 days. Then I'll make some chicken salad. The chicken salad will last me for a couple of days. Yeah,
I don't have the patience for that. I don't have the patience for that. I have
heard that meal prepping helps a lot because it makes you stay on course with what you have to eat.
Yep.
It makes you stay on course with what you need to eat.
I don't have the patience for that. I don't have the patience to do meal prep. And I think for me, I've been trying to just eat healthier, not for weight issues, but just trying to eat healthier, you know, to clear out toxins and things that's, you know, in me. So I've been wanting to eat healthier.
You ain't give me none.
You said what? Oh.
He made some chicken salad this morning.
That chicken salad.
I am not buying lunch for the rest of this year, and I messed up.
I do save money. That do save money because you be ordering probably DoorDash and Uber Eats and everything.
But you know, I work downtown, so baby, it's everything right there. Everything is the same. I work downtown, and I'm like, oh, I'm walking to Chipotle. I'm walking to the curry house.
That money add up. You know what? Because when I started working from home, and then I literally sat there one day and I was trying to calculate how much money I would save. I think I spend like $200 a week in food. Eating breakfast and lunch at work. I spend $200 a week in food.
I have to start eating breakfast. I don't eat breakfast.
I do.
It's very rare that I will stop and I'll make me something, or I'll bring me some breakfast, or I'll stop and get breakfast. It's very rare. I will literally get up, work all morning, and by 12 o'clock, I know it's time to eat lunch.
But you know what, and I've been thinking about, like I said, not weight wise, but just thinking about, wanting to walk, because remember I used to do that a long time ago. I call you, you'd be like, you did what? You got up 7 o'clock in the morning and ran. And I want to get back into that, because I feel like the older I'm getting, it's really going to start to weigh down on me, not having good cardio, not being able to, go long distances. I think the older that you get, if you don't start working out at some point in your life, it's really going to start weighing on you. It'll really start weighing on your health. And that's where those health conditions come in.
It really will. Like, no,
not whether you small, whether you big, whether you in the middle, is you have to do some type of exercising, and you have to eventually change your diet, because even being smaller, my family has a history of high blood pressure and high cholesterol, but I still eat any and everything, because I'm thinking along the lines that, I'm small, I don't gain no weight, so I'm going to eat. Plus my metabolism is really, I have a high metabolism, so I'm consistently eating. But I have to start being mindful about what I'm eating, because, eating all that salt and eating stuff with all the sugar. And at first I did not have a snack tooth. Like I could not, I won't eat. I don't really like chips. I don't really like candy. I'm at the store every 2 days, and that's what I'm eating in between my, working on my telephone calls, in between waiting for calls coming. I'm eating like a kid. I'm eating chips,
I'm watching
candy, cake. I love my.
She's amazing. She's and I love her.
That's right, Indira. That's right. It come in all sizes.
I love her commitment. She said she walked 3 miles already while listening to other stuff this morning. That could have been me. You could have did it before the show. You had time because I woke you up. I don't mind walking at all. Now I ain't gonna lie. I might be like, damn, I'm tired. Damn. But yes, I don't mind walking.
Yes, because you gonna lie.
Listen, I don't mind.
You gonna lie?
No, I'm for real. I don't mind walking.
So you didn't call me one day complain that man made you walk from that parking lot up that hill to go fishing that one time. You called me to complain. No, like you was getting ready to beat that man up.
Totally ridiculous. He was being ridiculous.
Man.
I know I catch the subway someday. I catch the subway because it's free for me to catch the subway to go to work. So the other day I get off the subway at John Hopkins and the damn escalator is out. What the fuck? I had to walk upstairs. It's 19 steps. It's like 3 sets. Like 1.
It felt good though when you did it, right?
Maybe I got to the top. I damn near passed out. Then I'm walking down the street. I'm like, my leg's about to give out. Like I called my mother, like call 911. I need some oxygen. I can't breathe.
But honestly, I don't know if you can agree with this or not, Indira, but honestly, I noticed that when I went a long time ago, when I would get up at 7 o'clock in the morning on Saturdays, I would get up and I would walk. When I used to do that, I would come home, take a shower, and I would have so much more energy than just sitting around the house all day.
You'd be so refreshed.
I'd be so refreshed. It's something about taking those walks with to start your day off. And then coming home, getting in a nice shower, washing the sweat. It is so refreshing. You just feel like you ready to start your day and do anything.
You tell me the truth.
I need to start walking again.
But baby, I'm telling you, don't look at. I did not. You know what? You know what? And to be honest, as I was walking up the steps, I was trying not to focus on what was going on around me. And it wasn't until the boy was like, "Damn, I'm tired," that I realized, like, "Oh, I'm tired too." I called my best friend. I called Sharon. I said, baby, I'm about to die. I said, listen, if you call the people and tell them I'm in the middle of Monument Street because I done gave out. Sharon, like, what's wrong? I had to walk up steps. This is ghetto. I'm like, I'm tired. And I wanted to give up so bad. You ever try to prove a point to yourself and others around you? So, I know I'm fat. I'm like, damn, I'm fat. So as I'm going up the steps, I'm like, I can't quit because the people behind me gonna be like, look at her fat ass. So I had to keep going. It was a skinny girl in front of me. It was me and two guys behind me.
That don't mean nothing. Don't say it was
It wasn't until I damn near got to the top and one of the dudes was like, damn, this is a lot of steps. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm tired. And by the time I put my foot on that last step, baby, you talking about somebody that wanted to be like, land. I called Sharon. I said, Sharon, I was supposed to go for overtime, but they can't. So instead of indoor work, I gotta go ahead, girl. Legs be feeling like fucking spaghetti. Cooked spaghetti. I was like, I'm about to die. Sharon, I need oxygen. I can't breathe. Like, I'm for real. I could not breathe.
That's why I said the older you get.
All the way home. When I got home, I caught myself trying to catch my breath for like 20 minutes.
They said, man down.
Baby, I'm telling you, if I would have fell back down all them stairs, it would have been a wrap. I wanted to catch the elevator, but I never get on the elevator at the subway. That's nasty. Lord, this is your daughter. If you want me to lose weight, tell me now. And God said, yes. It hurt so bad, my legs. I couldn't feel my legs. And I still had to walk home. Now, mind you, the walk home is all downhill. It's not like a big old hill. It's like a little slight, but I only walked like a half a block. I was so tired. It takes me 2 minutes to walk home from the subway. 2 minutes. Shouldn't take me that long because it's literally right there. And y'all, I was like, oh my God, I need to lose some weight. It's no way I'm exhausted.
No, it's not. That ain't got nothing to do with the weight because I do the same. I can do that same walk and I'm smaller and I'm out of breath. It's your cardio. It's the older you get, the more your body start weighing on you. Your body starts
non-existent.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's the older you get because I can walk next to somebody I can walk to past or next to somebody that's bigger than me, and I will be out of breath. I will be completely out of breath.
I get off on the wall, get on.
They crazy.
Let me tell you how I use my phone as a decoy. I use my phone to stop and take a breath because I was like, I just knew the people riding by saw me dying, gasping for air. I wasn't bent over, but I stopped and I just stood in.
No, don't you bend over. You can't bend over because then it's going to start spinning.
I'm like, God, it's me. I text Sharon like, I'm going to show you. I called my best friend. I said, I'm about to die. Call 911. She like, why? What's wrong? I'm like, bitch, I had to walk up some steps.
You ever walk and feel like you walk so low you got to throw up? Like you feel like you got to throw up? Because she didn't walk over.
We don't walk the whole hour. Girl, about to die. The fact that I had to live on the third floor has kept me from being on my 600-pound life. Bye. I'm crying. Get off my phone. Bye, Nate. Get off this show. That's how it be, baby. I'm telling you. Honey.
It's with age. It's with age. The older you get, your body start all them late nights and stuff.
She said, and her cousin, we don't push back from the table. Bye, Ashley. Get off this show. Not with that foolishness. Not with that foolishness, Ashley.
That's what it is, though. I'm telling you.
I told her, I said, my fat ass about to pass out. She said, why? I said, the escalator was broke, so we had to walk up all them damn steps. I need oxygen. I was for real.
And Dara said endurance needs to be rebuilt. That's correct.
Needs to be rebuilt. Yeah. I need to know. I really do need to. I really need somebody who gonna literally say to me, "Get your fat ass up."
And Dara said she'll do it. She might not say get your fat ass up. And Dara might need me to call and say get your fat ass up, but then she gonna do the rest. She ain't gonna be that.
I need to get myself back into working out and being better and eating. No, my lungs need to be. I need a whole upper body. I need a new whole upper body from the waist up. I need a whole new upper body. I want to get rid of this. Look at this. You know you're wrong when you gotta hold your head certain angles so it don't look like you got
Did you say hold your head a certain angle? I don't like it.
I gotta do like this. Because if I do like this, baby, trash.
You'll work on it. I mean, if that's something that you really want to do, you know, you just try.
I find myself like slumped and I'll have a no net. I'll be like, oh shit.
I know.
I'm happy in my skin. I am happy in my skin. However, this ain't it. I'm happy in my skin, Ashley. I'm very happy. But this ain't it, baby. Something got to give.
Well, then you have to commit to it. You really have to commit to it. You have to do it.
I really have to sit there and be like, get your fat ass up.
You got to do it. You definitely got to do it. I'm telling you, it's going to weigh on you. The older you get, it's going to be worse for you to try to get up and do it last minute. The older you get.
I'll be 40 in 3 years. You think I want to be a fat ass 40-year-old? No, I
don't. The older you get, the more it's going to be hard for you to work.
I be having pictures where I be like, damn, I ain't got no neck. I be having to sit up, poke my neck out.
Extend your neck.
Then look, I be looking at the videos where they be like, you know how you got a double chin? Do like this. I be like raking the shit back. Like, that's why I got it. I knew I had a double chin. For some reason, I ain't fat.
I'm getting off the show. I don't like it. I go in and end the show because you're
fat. You're fat.
Yes, me. And Darren said they got his hand up.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
I can't hear you. You on mute?
Oh God. You is crazy. You say I be trying to rake.
I'm trying to rake it back.
Don't you go get no daggone facial stuff. What's that thing they get where they pull their skin tight? What's that thing they get?
Oh,
yes, don't do that. Don't get nothing where you got.
I ain't lying, yo. I ain't lying. I'm telling the truth.
It's for you to do. I mean, it's your decision to make.
It's for me. It's not for nobody else. Because I don't give a damn if you like me or not. It's for me. And it's for me because I have health problems. I can't be out here messing around trying to eat 20 chicken wings and also think I'm going to be cute. It's not going to work.
Now, hold on. Now, so is that... But that don't run in your family though, right? Because your sister and all them small like me.
Yeah.
It's your father's side. It's your father's side?
My grandmother was she was a thicker woman. I get everything from my grandmother because my mother, one of my mother kids got a butt, me and Portia. But I get all of my entire body, my whole makeup of my body, my stature, I get from my dad's mom. And
I figured that.
She was a big girl. My grandma liked to eat, honey. Grandma fried everything. Grandma fried fish every day. Grandma fried her shrimp. Grandma fried Grandma ate hog maws and chitlins. Grandma ate everything. Grandma was
and I'd have ate every day. That sound good. I'd have ate every day.
Grandma fried her eggplant, honey.
That sound good. That sound like a house I want to be at every day.
She cooked every single day, and But my grandmother,
I love some fried fish. Oh my God, I love some fried fish.
So that contributed to her ultimate demise. I know both of my grandmothers had high blood pressure. One of them had diabetes. But my dad's mom, she passed away from ovarian cancer. 45 minutes a day, 3 days a week. I'm down for that. I'm down for it. I'm totally down for it. I'm totally down for it.
Make a commit, Indira. Hit her up. Make a commit. Did you do what you were supposed to do? Make a commit.
But the thing is, I can do it. I know I can do it. I've done it before.
Who you telling? Ashley, we like to eat.
We like to
That's right. We like to eat. I can eat. You hungry?
I can eat. I'm telling you, look, I be like Gerard, when me and Gerard was together, I used to be like, damn, it's 12 o'clock. I'm hungry. this nigga ain't ate yet.
She used to call. I remember you used to call me and tell me like
I used to call you like, kid, it's 2 o'clock. He ain't eat a meal yet. I'm on my 3rd one. I'm hungry. Kid, it's 2:45. This nigga still ain't. He been up since 12. He has not thought about eating yet.
Oh, I remember you used to call
this morning. I cooked breakfast. I'm like, Jalen, you hungry? He like, yeah, ma. He like, yeah, ma, I'm hungry. But then he came in and was like, yeah, I can't eat this early. You can't eat this early. You've been up for like 2 hours now. What you mean? You not hungry?
Right. I got up and straight felt me something to eat.
I try to give myself a little time. Give it like an hour. But baby, after an hour, I need to eat.
No.
If I don't eat.
But I eat bad, y'all. Let me tell you what I ate for breakfast. I had coffee and 2 slices of pizza for breakfast. That's how I eat, y'all.
Yeah, I ain't eating ham and eggs.
I don't know. I can't always get up and eat breakfast for breakfast.
A little piece of ham, made some eggs.
I can't eat breakfast for breakfast. My breakfast has to start at about 11 o'clock, 11:30, 11 o'clock. That's when my breakfast has to start.
I ate before I got on the show. I'm going to eat when I get off this show.
I am too.
I'm going to eat.
I'm getting ready to go get my fried. I'm getting ready to get my fried turkey.
I'm not a snack. I'm going to eat a meal.
That's
what bothers me about him. He don't eat. I hated being with Gerard. He did not eat, and that bothered me because I'm like, nigga, how you not hungry?
Like, I'm hungry again. What is going on?
Nikki, I be starving. Be like, Gerard, you're not gonna eat.
Cause you don't want to look like you the only person to keep eating. Like, I'm gonna need you to eat something so I can eat.
I know you ate about 4 times, Ashley. It's 1 o'clock. I know you ate like 4 times. I know you did. I know you ate like 3-4 times.
Ashley comes in the house. Ashley comes in your house and goes straight to the refrigerator before she say hi. Ashley comes in the house and goes to your refrigerator before she
when I wake up. If not, I'm gonna be lightheaded.
Don't have Ashley on the phone when you cooking a meal, because Ashley is on her way.
I hate it. He did that nigga don't eat. He gonna eat 1 time a day, and that's gonna be it. He ain't gonna eat no more till tomorrow.
She said just once, Ashley. Did you eat a snack? You at least ate a snack.
She done had 4 bags of chips.
She ate a snack. We know she ate a snack.
I'm just saying. Y'all know that man don't eat. Y'all know he don't eat. He don't eat. And I don't understand how we worked out for so long because, honey, I was eating. Okay.
Hold on, but did he cook for you?
He would cook. Yes.
Okay. Okay, see, that's the difference. So he cooked for you. He didn't have to eat. He cooked for you. Plus, you know what I heard a lot of small people say?
Like, did he cook a meal just for me? No.
No,
no, of course not.
But you know what I heard?
And then you know what pisses me off about him? I'd be like, Gerard, I'm hungry. He take his time to get me something to eat. Nigga, it's
whoa! David did that to me yesterday on my lunch break, girl. My whole attitude changed. I was hot yesterday.
I'm hungry. All right.
I told him my break was I told him my break was starting at 2 o'clock. Just to give him, my break didn't start until 2:15. I told him my break started at 2 o'clock just so I could get that extra time to make sure that he had my meal ready by the time I got on my break. He waited until he waited.
I would tell him how I want my food, and he would bring it to me and he wanted me to have it. Ah! You want to die? You want to die? If I said everything, no pickles, why the fuck do I have extra pickles? I don't want pickles. I hate pickles on my food.
Oh,
and he know I love the Muslim shop on Park Heights and Quantico. Love that food. Hey, I wasn't even listening. I knew you probably wasn't.
He said I was on the phone.
When he ready, he does. And that'll be at 5 o'clock tonight. He been up all morning. Gerard gonna eat at 5 o'clock tonight like I'm hungry. You hungry now? You've been up since 12. You've been up since 12. How are you
breakfast and lunch? He done missed breakfast and lunch and the midday snacks.
Straight for dinner. You don't eat breakfast, don't eat lunch. He all it just no, and there enough. Surprisingly, you know, like on weekends, he used to just chill in the house. I'm pretty sure he still does that now, but I don't know what he do now. I don't know. But yeah, I'll be arguing with my husband. His favorite question is, did I eat? If my man don't call me every day and ask me, did I eat? I'm about to be mad. So like she trying to find out. No, I'm not. Stop it. When I get a man and he don't call me and ask me that I eat, or he don't send me lunch money, you don't love me. You just greedy. He called me greedy.
Don't do that to her.
I ain't greedy. I just like to eat. I like to be well aware.
Some people just like to eat.
You know what? I'm greedy.
I like to eat. No, I like to eat.
And more importantly, I like to snack.
Yeah. I like to eat. I like to eat all day long. All day long, I got to find something in the kitchen. I got to find, even if it's a snack, I just like to eat. When we get off this
show, I'm going in there and get me a snack and something to drink. I'm going to get me a snack.
That's honest. That's honest. But yeah, so yeah, David sat there and waited till 5 minutes into my break after I gave him an extra 5 minutes before my break to go get me a day or something to eat. And then I couldn't eat it because my break was almost over by the time he brought it back. And then he goes, so after I got off work, I was pissed. I said, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm mad. I'm going to bed. So he gonna come waking me up and then going, that's true.
You don't have a snack, man.
That's true. That's true. She usually snacks on the show. That's true. You do. You usually have a snack on.
I love my snacks.
But he gonna wake me up, talk about something. You hungry? I've been hungry. I send you on my break to give me something to eat. No, I don't want nothing.
Both these ladies eat more than me. Stop lying. I ain't gonna lie though. I used to like coming down 1734, and I know Nate done had a little meal around there for his little guest. Baby, I be in there tearing that food.
I could eat, especially his chicken salad. His chicken salad.
That chicken salad is bomb.
That chicken salad. Them little appetizers, chicken salad with little cheese pieces. Oh God, little crackers. Ooh.
I used to sit there and be like, "Oh, I'm hungry." I go around and Nate, what you got to eat? Hey, buddy. I got something getting cold now. I ain't got no rap for you, man. I ain't fooling with you today. I ain't fooling with you today. Not right. But I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get a snack.
I'm getting ready to go down to this little festival. I'm getting ready to find me some turkey leg. I'm getting ready to find me a turkey leg. I'm getting ready to get me funnel cake, and I'm gonna get ready to get me some cotton candy and some popcorn and a tall lemonade. Mm-mm. That's what I'm getting ready.
I'm going to go eat with you, and I was working overnight, greedy ass. And how I'm going to eat with you? He said how, and how I'm going to eat with you, and I was working overnight, greedy ass. I'm saying, like, on the mornings when you would get up, and on the days that you didn't have to work, like on the weekends, sometimes you used to get up and you just be laying there. Oh, thank you, Indira. We appreciate you every Saturday. You make our Saturday. First of all, Gerard, I used to sit there like, damn, that nigga up. Dante, that's you? Like, you up? You sound like y'all. No.
She said no. No. Let me tell you quick. No.
Not at all.
Straight face.
Fuck not. No.
Straight face.
Absolutely the fuck not. You was cool though. You was cool.
You said you was cool. You was cool.
I would definitely make some breakfast and be like, oh, it's something down there for y'all. Absolutely not. Absolutely. Immediately no.
Nate, you better stop. You better stop.
Immediately no.
You better stop.
No, ma'am.
It's okay to just be friends.
Exactly. And that's exactly what we are, friends.
Exactly where they are. It's okay.
It's okay. Better this way. It's better this way. It's better for us all.
You said it's better for us all.
Better for us all. Just remain friends.
Listen. So I guess that's our show today, guys, because I'm hungry. She keep talking about all this food. Now I'm hungry.
Of course you are.
I'm about to go get my clothes on and go get me something to eat. I am hungry. I'm sitting here thinking about all the stuff I need. I want to get. Like, I want to make a list of everything that I'm about to go get and eat at this festival. Like, I'm about to make a list because I want to hurry up and get there before them kids come over here. And then I got to buy stuff for them. I'm trying to hurry up and get there because, you know, kids, they want everything. Let me have a free day where I just want to buy and eat what I want. Like when we took them to the carnival last week, Gemma wanted popcorn. Kylie wanted nachos and pizza. David wanted, what did David get? A funnel cake. Cameron wanted a candy apple popcorn and pizza. Cameron eats like us. Cameron is the smallest, y'all. Cameron wanted cotton candy, popcorn, and pizza. Oh, shoot. I can't go to this daggone festival. I just forgot I have a thing set up. This lady just texted me, told me that I have, don't forget my, I'm supposed to go see a house today. She told me, don't forget. And I'm so mad because now I want to go to that festival. I want to go get some food. Nate said sound like a grocery list. It is, Nate. I said I'm about to make a list of everything I need to get so I won't forget when I get down there. I'm going to have to make this quick. I'm going to have to run down there, grab this food, and then go up to Lumberton and look at this place. I'm going to have to do it quick. But yeah, I guess that's how I'll show y'all because I'm hungry. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at I.Am.She Podcast, on Facebook at I.Am.She Podcast, on YouTube under the Artist Exchange Show. Also,
share with a friend, tell a friend, invite a friend.
Every weekend. We right here, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. every Saturday.
Sometimes after.
Sometimes after.
And if you would like to become a sponsor or if you would like to become a guest, I know we haven't had a guest in a long time, but we've been doing this show. We don't need no guests. But if you would like to become a guest, if you have a business, you know, new business, old business, you know, middle of your business, you want to advertise with us, we have great deals, great packages that we can offer you. If you want to become a sponsor, you can hit us up at PodcastIAmShe at gmail.com. Yeah, at gmail.com or on our Facebook or Instagram, I.Am.She. You can hit us up. Let us know. Hey, I want to come on y'all show. I want to be a guest. I want to talk about something. I like one of y'all topics. I have a topic I want to talk about that's hot to me. We here for it. Just let us know. Do not be afraid. You know, the same way y'all talk to us on the show. You know, we can pop you on as easy as quick. We are always looking for sponsors, guys. I know I just said it, but I want to say it one more time. We are always looking for sponsors to promote, to help our show. You know, we can always make it better. It's awesome now, but we can always make it better.
And don't forget, guys, we're going to be doing a special episode on October the 28th to commemorate our 1 year anniversary. We just actually hit our 1 year anniversary on October the 2nd. So
I am
don't
excited.
Forget, guys,
we have been here that long.
On October the 28th, it's going to be a slumber party thing, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
We're going to do a slumber party thing. So don't forget. You forgot to bring my water. So don't forget, guys. October the 28th, special episode. Don't forget to come on. Oh, I'm sorry. Don't forget to come on. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for showing us love. Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for everybody that's commented and shared. We love you too, Angie. Special invitations will go out this weekend for those who want to be a part of the Slumber Party Edition episode. So we're excited about that. We might have a little while. I think we should play some games. I think that'd be really cool. We should play some games, maybe have some wine, you know.
Yeah.
Dress up in party outfits and do something, you know, really nice.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to tune in, guys. We thank you so much for everybody who has joined us. Everybody who's shared, everybody who's commented. Don't forget, if you want to bring awareness to something, if you have any special thing that you would like to talk about, please feel free to DM us or email us and let us know. We are open to discuss any topic you would like to discuss. As long as it ain't about selling drugs, we good. I mean,
we can't tell you about selling drugs,
but really,
we can't tell you how to sell drugs.
I wish y'all could see my ghetto child just being ghetto. But
we can't see you
lie.
Shut up,
I know.
He gonna say lie.
You can teach me that.
You already been on the show.
You on our show every week.
Right.
Yeah,
you already been on the show.
Right here, each and every Saturday, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Y'all enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your work week. We'll see y'all right back here next Saturday for another I.Am.She Podcast edition. Thank y'all for tuning in. Look out for those retreat details. The retreat details is coming up, ladies. I really, really, really would need all the support that I can find in the world to get my retreat off the ground. I really think this retreat will be amazing for our community. I know some people, but I don't know a lot of people. So if you know anybody who is interested in coming to the retreat or want to be a part of the retreat or got something to add to the retreat, I am open to ideas. I am open to any type of whatever it may be that you think the retreat may need. I'm here, so I'm trying to get this retreat off the ground for you guys.
I think it'll be a great opportunity for positive healing.
This retreat been brewing in my spirit for 5 years. It has. It really needs to come to fruition next year. 2023 is the retreat. I.Am.She retreat. It is coming, and I need you guys to show your support. I need you to show up for me, and I promise you won't be disappointed. So I'm excited about I'm excited. I'm just excited. I can't keep talking about it because if I get in retreat talk and it's gonna go crazy. So yeah. See you guys. Bye. Thank you for tuning in. See y'all next week. Have a great weekend.
Bye.
Don't hang up, ladies. Okay.